fact, we have one more visiting comic all the way from the US. Give it up for Kyle Corbett!
Again and again with unlimited repeats.
Alright guys, good evening East Coast Comedy Club. Let's give it up for your host. If I could remember how to say his name, I would. My name's Kyle Corbett, guys. I'm all the way out from Los Angeles. Thank you guys for having us here. This is absolutely amazing. It's all in English. Didn't expect that. I was like, what do I do? I'll be honest, I sent a message this afternoon to the club. I'm like, hey, I'm a comic from LA, I'm gonna pop in. Didn't expect to get a response. Here I am now. I swear for an hour I had two different birds on my shoulder. One going, use material you've done lots in Los Angeles and all over. The other one going, just fuck with the Singapore people and make up something as you get there. I listened to the bad bird. So I'm just gonna mess with you guys for a bit. I'm stoked to be here. I did not expect to get a chance to get up tonight. I'm from Los Angeles, like I mentioned, City of the Angels. For those of you guys who don't speak Spanish, that translates directly to LA, fool. So actually, before I was a stand-up comedian and a writer, which I make my profession on now, I was a boat captain, which works out amazing. Because honestly, like, I got to have a radical experience as a boat captain and kind of see different parts of the world, and then I became a stand-up comedian and writer. And you know, I used to always have to tell people, oh, I'm a boat captain, this is what I do for a living, and now that I'm a comedian and a professional writer, I actually get to tell people, and whenever they ask me, I tell them I'm a boat captain. So as we're sailing off the coast of the Angels, Los Angeles, I always got the chance to have kind of a fun one. We'd be sailing out off the coast of LA, and we'd be sailing straight down south into the whale's vagina, San Diego. So a lot of people who haven't seen Anchorman are like, wait, what? And then we do these tours all the time. I'm off the coast of California regularly, sailing a boat, and our guests oftentimes ask about the adage, with San Diego being called the whale's vagina. And it's really not fair to San Diego, because honestly, in San Diego, it doesn't smell like a whale's vagina at all. In fact, to be truthful, it doesn't start smelling like a vagina until you sail just a little bit further south than San Diego. I wondered if that one would hit here. That's Mexico. There it is. There it is. Geography. I know, we're way over you guys. So, as we sail down into the whale's vagina, off the coast, our guests often ask that same thing. Why do they call it a whale's vagina? It's really not fair to San Diego because it doesn't smell as such, but we tell them the adage. Do you guys want to hear the captain sailor's adage? We make it fun for the tourists. You guys want to hear it? Sure. Yeah. All right, so we tell them, all right, so the truth be told, San Diego, she smells like a whale's vagina? No, but she is the whale's vagina. Why? Why do we have to ask as we sail off the coast? From the Angels going south. It comes from a wind that blows, hard on your nose, and it comes straight from the Tijuana hose. This one is riveting. In LA, it's so much fun when half your audience is Latino. And as I realized I was coming here, I better not touch the Mexico jokes, and I was like, no, do it, Kyle, do it. There's no Latinos here, are there? Any Latinos? ¿Dónde están mis compas? No hay ningún. Not a single one. This is amazing. All right, guys. This is a new experience for me. I have never done comedy making fun of Mexico without a single Mexican in the audience. That's amazing. You guys didn't laugh as hard as they do, though. What the hell? So we tell the joke, and the sad thing is San Diego got confused with her sister to the south, that poor Tijuana. So as we tell the joke, people, they love the act. They think it's hilarious. The Tijuana host sometimes gets them a little bit, but we're tour guides, so we show them how to get there afterward. So I just got here yesterday. I have no idea what I'm doing in Singapore. Literally. So you guys want to know how I got here, actually? This is the bad angel. There's no material here anymore. I literally was like, I need a break. I've been performing shows in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and in Los Angeles, Arizona, and Austin, Texas. And was like, I just need to go far away, like reset my batteries. So I asked ChatGPT where the farthest place away I could go for the cheapest amount of money. Wrong. Hi guys. So my options were like somewhere in this area, and I just kept Googling, and so I bought a $400 ticket, and I came here. I bought the ticket 5 days ago. Thank you! I have no idea where Singapore is still. Like, for real, if you ask me where I am on a map, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure I'm in Asia. I discovered that yesterday. Yeah, for real. I was like, so where am I? And this and that. Like, oh, well, this part of Asia. I was like, well, this is Asia, isn't it? My cabbie, I think, was a little afraid of me. You don't know you're in Asia, dude? I didn't know how to use Grab either. I had no idea how to get a ride when I got here. So I randomly just popped outside the airport, and I'm like, oh, what do I do? So I asked an old lady. She told me, Grab. It took me at least, she was very nice to me. I wish I could have been as nice to her. Because if I could have understood what she was saying, I could have been much more appreciative. But she told me probably 5, maybe 8 different times what Grab was, but I couldn't understand the way she said Grab. So finally, I got it, and I was like, yeah, and I think I scared her. So now I know how to use the Grab. By Grab, by the way, here, drop me off like 5 blocks that way. Sometimes the Grabs ask you if you have the cash, like before you get to the location. Evidently, if you don't, they drop you off sooner. So I knew nothing of Singapore coming here. All I knew is it's far away. And I told a couple friends I'm going, and I was told, hey, be careful. Make sure you're on your best behavior. And I was like, okay, why? Well, you don't want to get caned. That's real stuff, guys. They actually do that here. Right, you guys know this already, right? Yeah. So like half of this morning I spent my time like, wait, what's caning? I started looking it up. Have you guys ever Google image this? Someone asked, who said that? Who was that? What did you see when you looked it up? Come on, tell me. You looked it up, didn't you? It's okay if you looked it up on a porn site. I want to hear that one too. So I have no idea what caning was. I totally thought it was a joke. And I'm being really careful with my set right now. Caning's real. They have a whole structure. I'm so excited to go back home and tell everyone how clean your country is and why. Guys, I have no plan on being here whatsoever. I am so stoked to be here. I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much for allowing me to pop in. You guys are freaking radical. If you guys ever come to LA, please hit me up. My number is unlisted. That's a new one. I've never tried that. That worked great. All right, guys. Honestly, if you guys do come to LA, there's a common misconception about Los Angeles. Most people think that that Disneyland was built in Los Angeles. But the fact is, for a single guy, the real truth is that Los Angeles was built in Disneyland. My girlfriend hates that joke. I'm just kidding, there's no girlfriend. That always gets a better laugh. That's so fucked up, you demonic people. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'm Kyle Gorman. I'm gonna let you guys go for that tonight. Thank you so much for this beautiful time.
I got a look back, and then full swing. I show these images, words on the even without those pretty eyes.
Give a moment for Kyle, everyone. All right, guys, we're down to our last act of the night. Are you guys excited?